Okay, we're rolling. Hello, I'm here with Sunny Drake, who just performed his show X, and I've got 3 questions for Sunny, maybe 4. The first question I had was about Marge, and we just kind of talked about it on the way here, but I was asking Sunny if he could explain kind of where the character of Marge came from, and also a bit about her approach to the customers at the bar where she works, and how her approach to people with addiction struggles is or is not reflected in public policy in places that you're familiar with.
Yeah, cool. It's a really good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Marge is definitely my favourite character in the show. I mean, I feel like she kind of holds the show together in a lot of ways. And I mean, she, I guess, is my attempt at making a complex character that, on the one hand, she's kind of, in a way, an enabler of other people's addictions. I mean, she's literally the bartender. She sells the booze. You know, she could say yes or no to alcohol, etc. She could say that's enough. But then, you know, she has I think she has a really awesome and complicated and amazing relationship with the customers, that she genuinely cares for the customers, and she also really respects their autonomy. She doesn't judge them. She sees them in all shapes and forms, and at different stages in their addiction, etc. And you know, she, I guess what I really like is that she's also not like a pushover, so it's not like she's just kind of like, yeah, whatever you need. Like, she's kind of, you know, like grumpy. You know, she sort of like gets pissed off with the customers, but she also deeply respects people's own autonomy and their own choice. And, you know, and she has a complicated relationship in terms of when her niece is coming in, and she can see her niece is really struggling, and, you know, there's that line where she's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have served her. You know, so she has her own inner struggles and everything about, you know, some of the places she sees her customers go. But then she also understands and knows that, you know, it's not, alcohol is not actually the problem. The problem is what's going on in their lives. So, you know, and I guess in terms of the question about public policy, I mean, I think she represents kind of like a harm minimization approach, whereby, you know, she's going to like tell them like it is at some point, like, you know, if the customer's just like, you know, really gone way too far, she's going to cut them off and be like, no more drinking tonight. But at the same time, she's like, you know, she's not going to go cold turkey, sober, that's the only answer, etc., etc. So, you know, and I think that I really see in public policy a lot more support in terms of both drugs and alcohol for sobriety and for, you know, abstinence rather than for harm minimization.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that can really be tied into criminalisation as well, that, you know, like I talked with my partner about this, and she was, you know, kind of schooling me on the politics of harm minimisation, and how, for example, safer ejection sites are illegal in some places. So it's like actually the government making harm minimisation a criminal activity, which then, you know, yeah, ... That's probably a long enough answer.
No, that's a great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.